Okay, Wildcats. Today we're going to Monday, December 3rd, factoring sum and difference of cubes, part 1, and that's going to be on page 31. If you would, update your table of contents. All right, now your table of contents are updated. Let's take a look at the notes. All right, factor sum and difference of cubes, page 31. Sum of two cubes, a cubed plus b cubed equals parentheses a plus b, parentheses a squared minus ab plus b squared. Difference of two cubes is a cubed minus b cubed equals parentheses a minus b, parentheses a squared plus ab plus b squared. If you would, finish up your notes. All right, now your notes are finished up. Let's take a look at the example. All right, factor the polynomial using the sum and difference of cubes. So the first thing you notice, if you see x cubed, that's a key sign that you're going to factor with the difference, sum and difference of cubes. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to find out what a and what b are. So that you ask yourself, what do you cube to give x cubed? Well, x cubed is x times. Okay, so a then is x. Okay, and then b, you ask yourself, well, what cubed gives you 1? Well, 1 cubed equals 1 times 1 times 1. So b is 1. This is different, so we use this form right here. So we're going to write that down. So a cubed plus b cubed equals, so plus, what am I doing? Minus, that's this piece. And really, you can probably just write that here. You don't need to actually write that in your word. But that just tells you that you have a cubed minus b cubed. So then that's okay. So now all we have to do is substitute x and 1 in for a and b. So that's x minus 1 times x squared plus x times 1 plus 1 squared. And then you have x, we just simplify x minus 1. X squared is x squared. We can write x. X times 1 is just plus 1x. Plus 1 squared is just 1. And then you're done. Okay, let's take a look at example 2. So you see here you have x cubed. So here we have a cubed plus b cubed. So we need to find out what a and b are. So a is x, and then b is, you ask yourself, well, what cubed gives you 8? Well, it's 2, because 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Once you have a and b, you see it's the sum of cubes, so we use this formula right here. So let's write that down. So that's a plus b, parentheses a squared, minus ab plus b squared. And then we just substitute the a and b in. So that's x plus 2, parentheses x squared, minus a is x times b is 2 plus 2 squared. And we simplify. So that's x plus 2. X squared is x squared. We can rewrite this as minus 2x plus 2 squared is 4. And then you're done. All right, let's take a look at example 3. All right, so here we see that's cubed. So then we look at, and this is actually a mistake here. This should just be just 64. Okay, so take away that x. So we figure out what A is and what B is. Now, what we might want to do is get a calculator and maybe a note card. And let's just get the cubed values, okay? So what I'm probably going to do is, let me get the glare off this. So go to new document, no, I'm going to add graph, and that glare is terrible, but we're just going to go work through it. We're going to get through it. All right, now I'm going to graph x cubed, okay, x cubed. Let me brighten the screen up, I think, a little bit. That might help a little bit. All right, I'm going to press enter. We don't care about the graph. I'm going to press Control T. Now I know that 1 cubed is 1, 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64. So let's write that down. 1 cubed is 1, 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64, 5 cubed is 125. Let's see, 6 cubed is 216. 7 cubed is 343. 8 cubed is 512. 9 cubed looks like is 729. And 10 cubed is 1000. That should be enough of the cubes to get us through the assignment. Okay? All right. So we'll keep this to the side as we work. So here we look, well, 27, that's 3. X cubed is x, so that's 3x. And then 64, that is 4 cubed, so b is 4. Okay? So now we know it's the sum of cubes. So we know our formula from problem number, example 2, is a plus b, parentheses, a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay? So then we substitute a and b. So then that's 3x plus b is 4. And then that's 3x squared minus a, which is 3x, times b, which is 4, plus 4 squared. Okay? So then that equals 3x plus 4, parentheses, well, 3 squared is 9, x squared is x squared, so that's 9x squared. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12x, plus 4 squared is 16, and then we're done. Okay, example 4. So again, we use this sheet right here to help us find a and b. So it looks like 125, so a is 5x, and then b is 6. Now, this is the difference of cubes, so our form is a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, so then we substitute a and b. So then that's 5x minus 6 parentheses 5x squared plus 5x times 6 plus 6 squared. Now we simplify. So then that's 5x minus 6. 5 squared is 25, x squared is x squared, so it's 25x squared. 6 times 5 is 30, so it's plus 30x plus 6 squared is 36, and then you're done. All right, let's take a look at example 5. Now, in example 5, you can see that you can actually factor out a greatest common factor first, okay? So we can actually factor out a 2 first, which leaves 1x cubed minus 8. So we're going to keep the 2, but we're going to use this for the difference of cubes. So we know here that a is x, and b, we know from here, b is 2. And we know it's a difference of cubes, so we know the form is a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. Don't stress about remembering that. I'm going to give you that on any quiz or test. You just have to recognize when to use it. And now we substitute a and b, not forgetting the 2. So a is x and then b is 2, so that's x minus 2. A squared is x squared plus a is x times b is 2 plus 2 squared. So then that's 2x minus 2, x squared. X times 2 is, we can rewrite it as 2x plus 2 squared is 4. All right, example 6. So again, I did example 5 and 6 on purpose so you could see that you could factor out first. And here we can actually factor out a 5x first, which leaves 1x cubed plus 8. And in essence, we're doing the same thing except for the formula is slightly different. We can't forget about the 5x. So that's times a, in this case, a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Now we need to figure out what a and b are. Well, simple, just like here, a is x and b is 2. And we substitute it. So that's 5x times x plus 2, x squared minus x times 2 plus 2 squared. So then you have 5x times x plus 2 times x squared minus 2x plus 4. All right, let's take a look at example 7. So here, it looks like a difference is cubed, so we figure out what a is and what b is. So we know a is x, that's pretty simple. Now we go to our list. Well, I see 1 cubed is 1, 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27. 9 is not one of the cubes, so there is no b value. So this is not factorable. Okay? All right. So with that, if you would, finish up your examples, start working on your assignment, and have a wonderful Wildcat day.